I'm finally going on vacation! In about a week, I'll be going to 3 countries for a span of 2 weeks. The first country is we're going to be going to Vietnam, so specifically Ho Chi Minh, and then we're going to go to Shanghai in China, and then last is Tokyo, Japan. So this video is going to be about what I'll be packing for my Asia trip. So the tricky part is that there are going to be 2 types of weather on this trip. So in Ho Chi Minh, it's going to be high 90s with like a very high humidity. So absolutely miserable weather. It's gonna be super hot, it's gonna be super humid. In Tokyo and Shanghai, it's the opposite weather. It's going to be like very cold. I think the hottest it would be like maybe high 60s. And then right now, there are some days that are raining, but it's too far out to tell like what the weather will actually look like. So I'll be packing more for like, yeah, just like cold weather. What I'm gonna do in this video is gonna be breaking down what clothes I'm gonna be bringing, as well as my daily carry, as well as at the end, I'm gonna be going over my wish list. Every year or every time I go to Asia, I always have a wish list. So that helps me from making impulse decisions because I have like a specific list of things that I want to get. So first and foremost, I gotta start off with the shoes because these will make or break my experience when I am out in traveling and walking a lot. So good, comfortable walking shoes, but also versatile in the outfits that I'm going to be bringing. So first shoe I'm going to be bringing is the Asics Nuno Biki. So these were a pair of shoes that I picked up last year. No, not even last, 2 years ago in my Japan trip. These are actually very comfortable, and I think at the time, these were relatively new, and I don't see anyone in the States wearing these. And then second shoe is my most recent pickup. These are the Cloud Monster 2s. So this is a really cool sneaker that I picked up. You can see that it's very chunky outsole. So I won't have any problems walking like 10 to 20,000 steps in them. And they do have this like different look to it, so it'll definitely be very interesting when pairing with my like monochrome outfits. I really want to bring like my other shoes that would look really cool. I'm like very tempted to bring these. So these boots that I got in Europe, but I know my feet are gonna kill me. So as much as I really want to bring them, I just have to leave them at home. All right, so next are bottoms. So as much as I really want to bring like a lot of my pants, I'm trying to limit myself to 3 pairs of pants. So mainly the pants are for Shanghai and Tokyo where it's cooler. So the first one I want to bring for sure is my barrel denim pants that I made. This would go well with a lot of the clothes that I'm planning on bringing. And I wanted to focus on silhouette and shape. The second pair is a light wash denim from Hare, which is a brand based in Japan. And this is just like a simple, like wide straight cut pants. Goes well with a lot of the things that I'm going to be bringing again. And also switch it up, instead of black pants, it's a bit of a blue washed color. So for the third pants, to be honest, I still can't figure out which one I want to bring. So the one on my right is the common wear darted trousers, and that one on my left is the Simple Project. Also, I think it's also a darted cotton trouser. And these both have their own unique shape, but I'm still like torn between like which one I should be bringing. Maybe by the time you're watching this, I might bring one or the other, but I guess you'll find out which one I end up bringing. So I'm gonna be bringing this Kors knitted sweater, and I think it's a good layering piece, especially in the cold weather in Shanghai and Tokyo. So I'm probably gonna only be bringing this one for layering. Very versatile. It's black, go well with everything that I'm bringing, and yeah, it's a good mid layer to keep me warm, because I think this is wool, something like that. Yeah. In addition, I think I'll be bringing a couple of button-down shirts. So the first one is a striped button-up that I cropped myself. So another good layering piece to add some contrast to my most likely black outfits. Second shirt I'm probably bringing will be this. This is the Uniqlo short sleeve button-up, and it's also cropped. This is also good layering piece as well. These are the jackets that I want to bring, but I can't. Yeah, I can only bring 3 of them. I want to bring 4, but I should bring 2. So I'm gonna start with the jacket that I know I'm gonna be bringing for sure. This is a jacket that my wife got me when from Korea. This is just a simple black jacket, pretty safe and versatile option. So that's why I'm bringing this. Also has room to layer in case it gets cold. Okay, so I really want to bring the Emily's jacket that she made for me for my 30th. And because I think this is thick enough where I can wear it by itself and be sufficiently warm. I don't know, like, does this go with everything? I mean, I think so, but they're just like, my whole wardrobe is like full of jackets like I just want to bring. So this is probably number 2. The third jacket is kind of where I'm stuck. So I got Capital denim jacket on the right and my Professor E jacket on the left. I don't know, like denim, yes, it's good, but I feel like it only goes with either like my black pants or like the black denim. And if I wear the light wash denim, I don't think I would wear this because of like the 2 mismatched denim colors. But on the same time, like I do want to bring this too because Professor E, it's a very interesting jacket. It has a different, I guess, vibe than the other 2 jackets. The only thing is I can't layer with the Professor E jacket because this is more form-fitting. So when it does get cold, there's not much room for me to layer. I think this is more versatile because I can wear it with whatever pants that I choose because it is black and it's not a denim. You'll see. I'll see. I don't even know. All right, next section of this video is going to be my daily carry. So I'm going to go over some of the things that I'll be carrying with me every day as I travel throughout Asia. So I'm planning on bringing this bag. This is the bag that Emily made me. I think this is the right size to carry a lot of the things that I will need day to day. So this will be my everyday bag. So starting off with camera and accessories. So first of all, I'm going to be bringing my trusty Lumix LX5. So this is a point and shoot camera that Panasonic made with collaboration with Leica, I think. You see like the L badge here. So the purpose that I want to bring this, or the reason why I want to bring this is to reduce the form factor. Because normally I would bring like my Sony camera, which is like really big and heavy, but I don't want to do that this time. So I'm downsizing the setup that I have so that I can bring it wherever I want. So this is also less intimidating when I'm taking pictures of like people or objects or just landscape in general. And this is actually really good for its size. I'm always shocked about how good the quality of the pictures come out. One of my goals is to take a lot of pictures, whether it be like retail, like all these like really cool aesthetic places. So one of my goals is to take more photos, and I really want to like utilize the camera to take pictures of really cool retail shops, street photos, and also like people who are wearing like really cool outfits. I want to document that all on here. The next accessory or camera I'm going to be bringing is the DJI Osmo Nano. You can see like the form factor is really small and it takes really great video. So the main point of buying this is so that I can take really good video as I travel and not have to worry about like bringing a huge camera just to capture like high quality video. And this makes it so much easier to film in public because it's so much smaller and also less intimidating. It doesn't scream like, oh, I'm recording you. So this allows me to do like POV shots as well as mount the camera to any like metal surface to get like unique POVs. Yeah, I think just overall, I think this is a good vlogging camera and I really want to up my quality in my travel vlogs. So this is definitely a way to do that. And then along with that, I'm just bringing like a couple accessories to add to my camera and video setup. So this is just a filter kit with like the ND filter as well as like a polarizer and a mist filter as well if I wanted to get that like halo effect. And then as well as the suction cup mount, so being able to get like these unique POVs as I like put them on flat surfaces. And then this is a magnetic necklace where I can mount the DJI so that I can get like POV shots and just be more low-key if I do film when I go into shops. I'm bringing the DJI mic in case I want to talk and want to capture audio as well. So this is a collapsible shopping bag or reusable shopping bag. And I know we're going to be doing a lot of shopping when we travel. So having a reusable bag that you can dump all your purchases into is really good. So last of all is going to be my Kinto bottle. This is a very compact water bottle. You know, as we do a lot of walking and shopping, we're going to be dehydrated. So making sure that I carry a water bottle and staying hydrated with drinking lots of water is pretty important. And plus, because of its small size, I can fit this in the bag that I just showed you guys. All right, so now this section is about my wish list. So every time I go to Asia, I always try and make a wish list because this helps me stay grounded and prevents me from buying anything that's impulsive. So coming in with a clear list will better allow me to, I guess, find what I'm looking for and also not get overwhelmed by the vast number of options of shops out there. So I did make a list, and of course all of these are not like I have to get all of them. These are just some of the items that I'm looking for. For this trip, I'm actually limiting myself to a budget of $2,000. So $2,000 could be a lot to some people, but for me, I haven't been traveling for a whole year last year and I got some bonuses from work. So hopefully, so that's why I decided to treat myself and set that amount of money. But of course, it's always tempting to go over. So when I have clear guidelines, it's better for me. The number one thing is to always shop local. I try to find local brands and things that you cannot find here in the US. So I do have a list of brands that I want at least one thing from. I don't have any specific piece in mind because I think it's just too hard for me to look for something that specific. So my first brand is Petrichor. I talked about this in one of my older videos where I really admired their design language and also their story. So Petrichor is based in Shanghai, so going to their flagship store, hopefully I can find something that I like. And then Nullis is also a brand that's based in Shanghai. Same reasons why I like Petrichor. It's just their design language and also their clothing are really cool, and hoping to pick up something from them. They do have a few stockists out there. I did contact the brand directly, and yeah, they gave me a list of some places. Another brand is The Idiot. This is a brand based in Vietnam, so they have their flagship store in Ho Chi Minh. So hopefully when we come visit, I can get something from them as well. Another thing that I'm looking for is Akari lamps. So every year for the past 2 years, I always manage to get at least one when I go there. I think because it's significantly cheaper in Japan instead of like ordering it from the States. And also, it's just a nice souvenir. I have 2 of them in my house now. One's in the bedroom and the other one is in the living room next to the TV. And I think when I go there this time, I really want to find like the bigger lamps or like the pendants, because we are starting sew-in, and I do want to incorporate the Akari lamps into that space. So anything from like table lamps to like floor lamps to also pendants, I'll get whatever I can get. But of course, maybe that might not fall in the $2,000 budget I set for myself, because it's technically for sew-in, so it's under sew-in's budget. Another thing I'm looking for is Hendra Scheme. So this is a brand based in Japan, and they have a store in Tokyo. So I do want to look around and see what they have. I am eyeing their leather footwear pieces. So depending on what's there and if I like anything, I want to cop something from them. Okay, so the next one is cologne. And I do want something to add to my cologne collection. So right now I am using the Matcha 26, which I'm almost done, I'm running out. And then the other one is Clean. This one, can you guys see that? So I am running out on both of them. So I am looking for another cologne. I do see like To Summer in Shanghai. I really like tea-based scents. When I'm making like my matcha and I smell like the magnolia green tea, like I really enjoy the scent. So maybe something that's tea-based. But of course, To Summer is also very popular, so I might not gravitate towards their scents, but more even local or even smaller. Next item is a vintage Seiko watch. This one's kind of lower on the priority list. I think if I stumble upon it, then I would be open to it. But I don't think I'm specifically going there looking at all the watch shops to find a vintage Seiko. Because I think I've just been getting a lot of videos recently on the refreshed model of the Seiko Alpinist. I really like the style and the color of the watch, so it's been growing on me, but I'm not it's not of high priority. Coffee beans. So going to Shanghai and Tokyo, and so they're very well known for their coffee beans. So I'm gonna try and pick up some beans for my friends who enjoy coffee a lot more than I do. So when we go out there, I try all these cafes and coffee shops, then I'm gonna try and pick up some interesting flavor profiles for them. So I did ask them. So some prefer like the fruity notes and some prefer like the savory or like the more nutty. And then of course, most of all is to take lots of photos and videos of all these aesthetic places all over Asia. And yeah, I think I want to build my own inspo board of photos that I've taken so that we can apply them towards sew-in. Yeah, so that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoy my game plan as well as my wish list. You'll see in the upcoming videos whether or not I complete my wish list, and also I'll try to do like a money tracker to see if I'm like on target to not exceed my budget. But if you like this video, go ahead and comment and subscribe, and watch out for the next couple videos because that will be when I'll be in Asia. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.